Welcome, one and all, down here and up there and out there to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and I gotta tell you, I cannot believe the response I just got coming out here, because I want to start tonight by saluting this audience who endured rainfall on a biblical scale while waiting online in front of the Ed Sullivan Theater this evening. It was coming down so hard in New York today that I saw an old man building an ark out of old pizza boxes and then gathering 2 of every rat. But these people endured it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest audience of all time. Of all time! Speaking of punishments from God, Donald Trump is back in America. He's back after going door to door collecting treats in Asia. He gave us an update on his crucial diplomatic mission last night when he went online and posted South Carerdddd. Uh-oh. I spy a cognitive. When it comes to his brain, things are clearly going south. Carerdddd. Now, were I generous... Hello. Lovely people. Now, were I to be generous here, I would guess that when he typed South Carerdddd, he was possibly trying to write South Korea, spelling it with a C and an A and an d. But he can never be wrong. So get ready for new world maps featuring South Carerdddd, North Carerdddd, the Fallopians, and of course, Japanorama Ding Dong. Japanorama Ding Dong. Down in Bermuda. Last leg of Trump's tour was in Korea, where he met with Chinese President Xi Jinping to negotiate tariffs. Now, watch how thirsty Trump seems while Xi plays it dictator cool.
We're going to have a very successful meeting, I have no doubt. But he's a very tough negotiator. That's not good. We know each other well.
Yeah, not confident we're going to win this one. He's a very tough negotiator. We know each other very well. That's why he doesn't have to say anything while I'm talking. We're just so comfortable with silence, aren't we, buddy? There you are. That's how you know you're close. Okay, first offer, no more tariffs. Still quiet. Okay, you want Hawaii? You can have it. Call it Pineapple China, whatever you want. Why don't you go that way? Now, so what did the 2 big men hammer out? Well, Trump gave Xi a reduction in tariffs, and he delayed controls on Chinese firms buying American technology. In exchange, Xi agreed to hold off on restricting exports of rare earth minerals and to return soybean purchases to regular levels, which largely restored the pre-tariff status quo. So after dragging United States retailers, manufacturers, farmers, and consumers over an economic cheese grater for the last 9 months, claiming he was going to get big concessions from China, at best, Trump was going to get the same deal we had to begin with before the tariffs. Now, I know that sounds like madness, but it is strategy, and it's all outlined in Trump's bestseller, The Art of the Carerdddd. Of course, you got there. Yeah. A long walk. Long walk, it's worth it. Of course, Trump is telling everyone he won the negotiations big time, according to the sounds that came out of his word hole.
Overall, I guess on the scale of from 0 to 10, with 10 being the best, I would say the meeting was a 12. I think it was a 12.
Trump must have been insufferable as a teenager. Oh, how was my date last night? Let's just say we got to 14th base. That's over the bra, under the hat. I even got to touch her secret second butt. They hide that one right between the shoulder blades. That's why the bra clasp is back there. Oh my God. Trump's not the only one jet-setting. So is FBI Director Kash Patel, who allegedly used the FBI's private jet to go on a date. That is a stunning ethical violation. No one, but no one, should date Kash Patel. Specifically, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Done, yeah.
Finishing strong. Specifically, Patel appears to have taken the agency's plane to meet his girlfriend at Penn State this past weekend to watch a wrestling match, part of a new unscripted wrestling league founded by Hulk Hogan. Now, that does not sound like the most romantic date, but you can't blame Kash Patel. He's been diagnosed with a severe case of adult-onset Hulkamania. And sadly, there's no cure, brother. There's no... Right? There's no cure, brother. Now, the girlfriend in question is conservative influencer Alexis Wilkins. In case you're wondering, Patel is 45 years old and his girlfriend is 26. I am really surprised she would date someone 19 years older than her, but not as surprised as he appears to be. Now, appears to be. That's the end there right there. Now, there are many signs that America has hit a bit of a rough patch. But we may have hit rock bottom this week because Dictionary.com has picked 6'7" as the 2025 word of the year. No. Word of the year has to be a word, not numbers, okay? Some things can't be numbers. This is worse than when Playboy announced their Playmate of the Year was 8. Right, hold on, Yvonne, this is CBS. We can't show that. Thank you. Now, for the unaware, for the uninitiated, 6'7" is a viral trend where if anyone says the number 6 or the number 7, or if there's any reason to talk about numbers at all, every young person within earshot goes, 6'7". As in, what time do you get off work? 6'7". Or how many cookies did you eat? 6'7". On a scale of 1 to 5, how dumb does Stephen feel explaining this? 6'7". Part of what's so... Are they talking to? Is that an echo? Part of what's so bewildering about it is that in spite of its popularity, 6'7" doesn't have a concrete meaning. Unlike words that adults use, like South Carerdddd. Now, if you're still confused about this, I'm about to give you some information that just might not help. Apparently, the trend comes from a 2024 song by the rapper Skrilla, Doot Doot, in which he raps, 6'7", I just bipped right on the highway. But even Mr. Skrilla says that, quote, I never put an actual meaning on it, and I still would not want to. So it's more of an abstract thing. It reminds me of my favorite Picasso quote, art is a lie, doot doot, 6'7", I just bipped right on the highway. Now, school, I don't know, I like it okay. Seems fine, 6'7". School teachers have it especially tough with 6'7", because kids will take any excuse to scream it, which might be why one teacher sent Dictionary.com a plea that simply read, do not make 6'7" word of the year. Don't worry, teachers. If anything will kill this trend, it's me mentioning it here on CBS. Where, and this is true, the median age of our viewers is 6'7". Oh, we've got a dramatic royal update from across the pond. You remember Prince Andrew, the guy who used to hang out with Jeffrey Epstein, who's not Donald Trump? Well, for years, the Randy Royal tried to put his Palm Beach party days behind him, but recently, an email emerged from 2011 long after Epstein was convicted as a sex offender, in which Prince Andrew told Jeffrey Epstein, "We are in this together," and expressed a wish to play some more soon. You know what? Maybe men shouldn't have friends. Well, that apparently was the royal straw that broke the peasant's back, because we just learned that England's Prince Andrew is going to be stripped of his royal title. Okay, it's understandable. Yeah, okay, that's cool, but before you strip him of his title, just make sure he's got something on underneath it. With the royal title gone, from here on out, the prince will be known merely as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Of course, to many, he'll always be known as the pervert formerly known as Prince. We got a great show for you tonight. My guest is Sir Anthony Hopkins. Stick around.